hope your break is going well. So I have two kind of articles. They're from the same news site, the Irish Times, but they're both having to do with Northern Ireland and Brexit. So the first one is no deal, in quotes. Brexit will mean border checks, Bradley tells Northern Ireland firms. Posted about 4 hours ago. Did I say the date? It's the 19th of November is when these were posted. Jerry Moriarty wrote this, and so this article is just about how the New Deal between the UK and the EU but over Northern Ireland has been super problematic, but if the deal right now doesn't go through, then there will be a no deal, and essentially what will happen is the World Trade Organization's rules will apply, and that will involve having physical structures along the border of the Republic and Northern Ireland, which would be super problematic for people who cross the border every single day and businesses that have to get goods across the border every single day. They'd have to stop and get checked at checkpoints all the time. So the Northern Ireland Secretary, Karen Bradley, has been trying to convince her fellow MPs to put national interest first, which kind of sounds like somebody we all know. America first. But, sorry about that tangent. But she just really wants to make sure that this deal happens, because if it doesn't, then there's going to be a harder border, and that's not what anybody wants. And even though nobody can agree on the same thing. And then the other article I found, which like just popped up like 20 minutes ago, so I had to like refilm this because I really like this article, is Belfast students stage a school walkout over the Brexit deal. And so like more than 200 students from 4 different schools walked out of school today, Monday, in protest of the deal kind of agreed on last week by the UK and the EU. And their main thing that they're saying is, hey, here's a quote directly from them. "We didn't get the chance to vote on the outcome of our future, so we want to take this final opportunity to express ourselves and our views." So these kids, they're literally like middle high school age kids who did not get a vote in Brexit, who are upset with how things are going and who do not want Brexit. But like the main campaign of the coordinators who organized this protest, who were Our Future, Our Choice, and I, Northern Ireland. It's a group of young people in Northern Ireland who are campaigning for a people's vote on the final Brexit deal. So like once the deal is like finalized, they want the people of Great Britain, the UK, to have a final say on the deal and on the vote. So that would be cool, but also these kids still wouldn't get a vote, so unless some of them are, what's the age to vote in the UK? I don't know. But it's just a rough time. Having to deal with these issues, and just if they can't agree on a deal, there's going to be a border, and a lot of parties don't really like the deal that has been made because it details like an invisible border essentially. So it would mean that Northern Ireland and the Republic would have to have a lot of the same economic policies still. So Northern Ireland would have to have different policies than the proper island of Great Britain. And a lot of people think that'll like make this huge border like in the Irish Sea there and make Northern Ireland very separate from Great Britain, and that's not what they want. It's not what anyone wants. And I mean, I'm sure some it'll just cause more problems, and just there isn't a good answer. And that's where we are. Fun times. Hope your break has been great. Hopefully this will be able to be sent to you soon. See you soon.